we can't help but applaud every time one of these scene stealers storms on screen.
Hey, Fonz!
Hey, Fonz.
Hey, a new machine. All right, clear the field.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 supporting TV characters that stole the show.
How'd you get into my house?
You left your back door open. Although I have to tell you, Addie will always find a way in. She has a bug up her ass about this house, always has.
For this list, we're taking a look at side characters in television series that frequently outperform the main characters.
I come from something called a blood feud. Comprende?
Number 10, Schmidt New Girl.
Lionfish! Son of a... Jellyfish!
The loft in New Girl is full of fun characters that outshine the sunny Jessica Day. The most entertaining and eccentric of the roomies has gotta be Schmidt, though.
Now I'm doing this. Sure. And now I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not actually quite sure how to stop this. This is definitely real fire. I'm very apologetic. I think everyone should leave.
An obsessive cleaner, an obsessive lover, and just obsessive all around, Schmidt strives for perfection in every facet of his life.
I'm a squirrel. You're my nut. Winter's coming. I'm gonna stir you my cheek, girl.
Please leave.
His neurotic nature stems from his fear of abandonment, eating disorder, and various other anxieties.
I'm gonna have to run all the way home. I have my slippiest loafers on.
The perfect blend of egotistical and insecure, Schmidt accumulates a ton of laughs and dollars in the douchebag jar.
Can you give us a second? I just gotta talk to my boys.
My boys is not a thing.
My bros.
Okay, douchebag jar.
Number 9, Walter Bishop, Fringe.
Excuse me, Dr. Bishop. You have a visitor.
Not now. Can't you see we're working on something very important?
A sci-fi series like Fringe simply wouldn't be complete without a mad scientist. And Dr. Walter Bishop impeccably fits the bill.
Where is he, Walter? Can we talk to him?
I guess that would depend on whether he has succeeded in killing himself or not.
Walter's brain isn't quite all there. No, we literally mean it's not all there, as fractions of his brain were removed. As a result, his memory can be scattered, and his personality can be immature for his age.
He couldn't complete it. I tried to help him solve it once, and he came at me with a plastic spork.
His over-the-top quirks of course amount to delightful comedy, but Walter is truly brilliant in his own unique way.
Flannel pajamas. Ah, rainbows, and my latest project, singing corpses.
No matter what timeline, it's always intriguing to pick his mind.
Why not bring a little life to the dead, I say?
Number 8, Daryl Dixon, The Walking Dead.
I will beat your ass into the ground. You hear me?
Pretty much every zombie story follows the same basic plot. There's an outbreak and humans attempt to survive. A show like The Walking Dead is truly distinguished by its characters, the fan favorite being Daryl Dixon.
My day just gets better and better, don't it?
This scene stealer has become much more than a stereotypical redneck over the years, emerging as a loyal companion, a caring friend, and his own breed of badass that'll always come through for the group.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
Whether aiming his crossbow at walkers or at the viewers' hearts, you can count on Daryl to hit a bullseye.
Stay off the main roads. The bigger the road, the more walkers, more assholes like this one. I got them.
Number 7, Roger Sterling, Mad Men.
Oh, my father used to say this is the greatest job in the world except for one thing, the clients.
Despite his white hair and multiple heart attacks, the co-founder of Sterling Cooper Draper Price does not act like he's a day over 25 throughout Mad Men.
Remember, Don, when God closes a door, he opens a dress.
Sharply dressed and always ready with a witty one-liner, Roger Sterling is like an older Don Draper with less emotional baggage.
You were the one.
You weren't.
While not the best father figure, this notorious ladies' man is often the life of the party and the workplace.
You know what my father used to say? Being with a client is like being in a marriage. Sometimes you get into it for the wrong reasons, and eventually they hit you in the face.
He's the kind of person that you'd love to hang out with over a drink and smoke. Or LSD if you're interested in experimenting.
You always say I never take you anywhere.
Number 6, Saul Goodman, Breaking Bad.
It's showtime, folks.
Saul Goodman is a true diamond in the rough. He presents himself as a tacky lawyer, that'll use any below-the-belt defense to get his usually guilty clients off. And, yeah, he kind of just is a tacky lawyer.
So if you want to make more money and keep the money that you make, better call Saul.
At the same time, though, Saul is much smarter and more resourceful than he'd have you think.
I can see how upset you are, and even on a good day, you and Logic are...
In addition to injecting Breaking Bad with some needed humor, Saul proves himself to be the most cautious and reasonable of his associates.
You'll be lucky if they let him bust glue sniffers at the hobby shop. The kids? Paging Dr. Phil, my daddy's a drug dealer, and my mommy turned him in.
This helps him to make it to the end and live again in Better Call Saul.
Does a steaming pile of crap scream payday to you, huh? The only way that entire car is worth $500 is if there's a $300 hooker sitting in it.
Number 5. Tobias Funke, Arrested Development.
Excuse me, do these effectively hide my thunder?
Although Job Bluth almost nabbed this spot, no character on Arrested Development makes us blue ourselves like Tobias Funke.
Oh, no, I'm not in the group yet. No, I'm afraid I just blew myself.
Tobias is known as many things. Never Nude, Blue Man Group understudy, and a Nalrapist.
Okay, Lindsay, are you forgetting that I was a professional twice over, an analyst and a therapist, the world's first analrapist?
Yes, and you were almost arrested for those business cards.
Yes, no, it did not look good on paper.
What he'll never be known as is a satisfying husband, competent father, or talented actor. Tobias is regularly oblivious of his surroundings and what comes out of his own mouth.
The man inside me, for Lindsay, my rock. I could not have done this without him.
He's everything that makes a great unmindful fool, with all of his actions amounting to hilarious misunderstandings. There's a fascinating man inside Tobias, just waiting to be discovered.
For there's a man inside me, and only when he's finally out can I walk free of pain.
Number 4. Ron Swanson, Parks and Recreation.
Am I interrupting something important?
Impossible. I work for the government.
Andy Dwyer immediately won us over with his puppy dog goofiness on Parks and Rec. But Ron Swanson is the comedic force that really snuck up on us.
I'll give you that one. But if you do it again...
Oh, if I do what again? What? Kick your ass? Is that what you like? You want me to just pound?
Ron is often viewed as the father figure of the Parks Department, although he's reluctant to assume this role since he's not very passionate about government or expressing emotions.
People who buy things are suckers.
What he is passionate about is carpentry, breakfast, and his solitude.
Wait. I worry what you just heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have.
That being said, Ron is always there for his friends, and they're always there for him when he succumbs to his ex-wives.
The thing I love about Tammy is she calls me on my crap. Every guy needs that.
Number 3. Ari Gold, Entourage.
You have until the end of the day tomorrow to agree to be rebranded mine.
While Vincent and his bros are off living careless male fantasy lifestyles, Ari Gold is often left behind to clean up their messes. Since he's constantly confronted by conflict, this movie agent soaks up a good portion of the laughs on Entourage.
You wanna hug it out? No, not really. Let's hug it out, bitch.
Ari is only made funnier by the fact that he's foul-mouthed, anxious, and prone to overreactions.
I'm so happy, Ari. You've made me very happy. I hope you're happy too.
Do I look happy?
Every time this guy is on a cell phone, you half expect him to have a heart attack, and you always expect him to say something hysterical.
Tell her that I still have the pictures from Cancun. Tell her that I'm going to start a website. I'm going to take a full-page ad out in the LA Times advertising it. Tell her it will be called I'mAHollywoodExecutiveWhore.com and that no password or fee will be required. Tell her I want a fucking callback.
Number 2. Cosmo Kramer, Seinfeld.
I'm out.
Cosmo Kramer may seem like a kooky neighbor archetype, but he's truly one of a kind. One half bumbling doofus and another half cool hipster, Kramer is notorious for getting mixed up in harebrained schemes that typically blow up in his face.
What are we gonna do with him?
I guess we're just going to have to teach him to wear the ribbon.
How he manages to pay the bills with no source of income remains a mystery. although it's likely Kramer is solely getting by using his own distinctive charm.
You're never gonna make it.
Let's go!
He's such a charismatic presence that you'll always welcome him into your apartment. Just remember to keep the fridge stocked.
Saddle up and ride.
You wanna get something to eat first?
No, I'm good.
Before we shine the spotlight on our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
That's right. I'm sober and crazy and I don't know what I might do.
Don't do it.
I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, but how do you stop?
I think about crying children with soggy diapers. Also maggots.
You were never fat. You were soft and round, like a dumpling.
Oh, son of a... Oh! Peed on my shirt. Took my shirt out of the bag and peed on it. And you say this ain't personal.
Are we to be friends, then?
We are allies, my dear, which can be a good deal more effective.
Number 1, Steve Urkel, Family Matters.
Did I do that?
While Family Matters started as a traditional sitcom, it might as well have been retitled The Urkel Show after a while.
Cute dog. I think he likes me.
Despite not being officially part of the Winslows, Steve Urkel took over their household like a destructive tornado.
Steve Urkel to the rescue!
Soon enough, every storyline was written around this nasally nerd, whether he was trying to win Laura's affections or showing off a new invention.
It's my latest invention. You're looking at the world's first time machine.
Urkel didn't just dominate this show, but the entire TGIF lineup. To date, he's still what comes to mind when we think of Fridays and stereotypical nerds.
This chemical compound will make me cool.
Did he do that? Yes. Yes, he did. Do you agree with our list?
Oh, stop booing. There's nothing wrong with it.
Who's your favorite TV scene stealer?
Now, I suggest that those wavelengths are the key to success.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Okay, we can be there in 5 minutes. Keep your damn phone on.